We are with European captain Padraig Harrington. Padraig, little surge of energy, especially from the Spaniards, but better play from your troops this afternoon, especially.
Yeah, obviously we would have liked to have won the session. Eating into that lead. 6 points is a tough one to make up tomorrow, but I think we were half point short of that in the Miracle of Medina on Sunday, so we're just going to have to push for that tomorrow.
Absolutely. Juan on 20.
So, Patrick, you were on 16 when John made that putt, and how do you leave that? And what about the pairing between Sergio and John? I mean, what's been the week with that? Huh?
That's something. Obviously, John is the world number one, and he has delivered on that this week. He's had a great year, major winner. He was very keen all year to be with Sergio, and there's no doubt they have partnered up really well. Sergio, when it comes to the Ryder Cup, is amazing how he continues to deliver. He ups his game, he finds a way, and you could see that over the last 2 days.
Jeff on 19.
Patrick, what's your team's level of confidence and belief as you head into tomorrow?
Look, I'm sure they know they have a very tall order ahead of them, but it's still possible. In the end of the day, as I said, in Medina, it's only half a point more than we won in the singles in Medina. And they just individually, it's not that important in the sense of the team. They have to just go out there and win their own individual match. There's nothing more they can do than that. They can't, they have to focus on that and not look at that bigger picture, but focus much more on their individual self, play their game and win that, and then just see how it adds up.
Number 4, Rex.
Padraig, the crowds have obviously been partisan. Have they been over the top at all?
I would definitely say the Wisconsin people are really nice. I've got to say we've been well received here. It was interesting. I assumed there would be more Europeans here, not traveling from Europe, from the US. It took a while to get used to the different sounds, silence is golden for when it comes to the Europeans this week. Silence means we've hit a good shot, so that was different. But I would say in general, the Wisconsins have been really, really nice and as good as. Certainly ahead of my expectations, no doubt about that.
21, Alex.
Patrick, most of your guys, I'm assuming, if I think back, were not in Medina for 2012. How much will you draw on that? How much will you explain to them what the circumstances were there and how it's possible here?
Yeah, there's no doubt that's going to be very strong on our minds. And look, even reversing it to Brookline, I know that was a 4-point gap. These things can be done. But again, it is more of an individual game tomorrow and getting them to focus on winning their point. Go out there, play their game and win their point. And that's the biggest thing they can do to help the team.
Brian, 7, and then Dave on 8.
Yeah, Porter, can you speak a little bit about Shane Lowry's contribution to the team so far? And people might wonder why he hasn't perhaps played in the foursomes as well. Was that a difficult decision not to play him at all?
It was a very, very balanced team. I don't know why anybody would have said, he played very nicely in the 2 matches he played. It's tough to play a lot of people. That's probably the hardest thing in the Ryder Cup in the first 2 days is mathematically you have to rest 8 people. Thursday and Friday. Shane was very comfortable with that. He knew how it would go. Most people either play a foursomes or a 4-ball, and he's played 2 4-balls and been very, he's taken to it like a duck to water. He really has enjoyed the experience. I'm quite impressed with how well he's handled that side of things. I'm sure should have some nerves and pressure, but he's enjoyed it. He's really gone out there and embraced it, and as I've always said about Shane, he really does seem to be a big time player for the big occasion. Like on 18 there, he played great today. Played great, So yeah, just couldn't be happier with him. Delighted that he held that putt in the last, and certainly every half point for us is incredibly important.